Hi everybody, just out for a late evening ride on the old V-Star here. My number one girl. Hopefully you watched the three-parter that I posted with where my wife and I take the new Spider up to the mountains and ride around some of those roads up there. And I've just been promising this girl here that she's going to get to go up there and ride some of those too one day when my wife's working. And she's not available to ride. I'll just take this girl up there. I think she'll have a wonderful time. I want to tell you about the dichotomy of the two bikes. Now, you know, a lot of you guys have multiple motorcycles. I mean, more than 3, more than 4 motorcycles that you ride on a regular basis, and I can't imagine anything any more fun than that. The decisions going out in the garage and going, well, what do I ride today? You know, what did I ride last? You know, am I favoring one motorcycle over another one? Well, this is the first time in my life that I have had more than one motorcycle at a time. Maybe some of you guys may laugh at that, or I mean, I've had dirt bikes and street bikes at the same time, but when it came to getting on one to go ride down the street, there was never more than just one choice. And up until just recently, of course, this old girl here I'm riding here, this V-Star 1300 was all that I had to ride. And now I've got a choice to make each day. Do I ride the Spider or do I ride the V-Star? Well, I got to tell you, the V-Star is and will remain my first love. She doesn't look as good as the new girl does, but she knows some tricks the other one doesn't. And we've gotten along real well, and we've got a history. And this bike was the bike I had when I retired and really began to start putting in the hours to ride. When you work 6 days a week, even if you ride to work, it's really hard to put many miles on a bike. And even, like I said, even riding to work, I didn't feel like I was really getting a great riding experience because it was the same route every day with just very few variations. But now, like I said, I've got the two. The way things stand, the Spider's doing great. Don't quite have enough miles. We're just shy of 600 miles on it. So we've got, this trip went a long way toward adding to it. But so I've got to ride it a little bit more before I can take it in for its first service. And that's the first thing on our list. And I really should be riding it now, but to be honest, my wife enjoys it so much that I'm going to wait till she's available to ride on it. We'll ride it tomorrow quite a bit, I'm sure, unless it rains. And hopefully we'll get close enough to the mark where we can take it in for the service. I want to get used to riding it with her on there. I want it to, you know, it needs to feel the same way with her on the back for me. It's a learning curve. A Spider's a whole different animal. And the two of us need to learn together, you know, what to do, how to lean, you know, how to react and things like that. So anyway, so when I'm just going to ride by myself, chances are, as long as we've got the bikes down here in Atlanta and I'm in Atlanta, I'm going to be riding the V-Star. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's because we got a new bike in the garage, but this old girl has never run this good since I've had her. She's got power. Golly, it's got power out the wazoo and maneuverable. And man, I was dragging foot pegs a little earlier this afternoon, and I never do that. This bike really likes to go. And so I think it's a good thing that we've got them both in there. A little healthy competition between the two bikes. But just want to let you guys know that the guys who favor 2 wheels over 3 and would rather see a vlog that I do on 2 wheels rather than 3, you're going to see plenty of them. I'm going to keep doing these. Like I said, if it's just me, it's going to be me and the V-Star most of the time. As you can see, it's a really beautiful afternoon. All the weather's just perfect. The sun's starting to set down in those trees over there. And hopefully the camera will pick up everything okay. It seems to do really well in low light conditions until it gets just black dark. But I just wanted to reassure you guys that V-Star is staying in the family. We have absolutely no plans to get rid of her. And in fact, my wife still likes to ride on the V-Star. We just can't put in the same amount of time on this as we can on the Spyder and in comfort. We rode over this past weekend. We rode for about 6 total hours with some breaks in between, but about 6 hours, which, you know, for us old folks, that's a lot of time. And we would both be, well, she would be crippled if she had ridden on this bike for that amount of time. She would not have enjoyed it. She would have been too sore to walk when it was all over with, and she probably wouldn't want to get back on the bike for a long time. And that doesn't do anybody any good. And to be honest, 6 hours on this old girl, you know, it wears on me too. So even though she is very comfortable and I've got her set up the way I want, anyway, that's just an update, letting you know that all's well in V-Star world and all's well in the Spyder world, and Mama's happy, so everybody's happy. I hope you guys are happy too. Have a great night. We'll see you. Bye-bye.